G'day and welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic and welcome to Defcon Rugby Wednesday, Vern. It's Wednesday already. So preoccupied with all that Olympic stuff.
Fucking hell, man.
Crazy. But let's have a look. What Defcon are we on today?
I think stuff will calm down a bit, Vic. It's calmed down
Well,
a
it
bit.
always depends who you are. If you're France, it's Defcon 5. All is hunky-dory.
Very
If you're Scotland, it's maybe a WhatsApp. If you're Wales, it's all over in any case.
nice.
So it's Defcon 1. If you're England and Ireland, it's more a little bit of holy crap at the moment.
Definitely.
And if you're Italy, it's like, get ready, we coming. Because the Italians are a pretty surprise team for me.
Definitely, they've played some fantastic rugby. It's been looking good for Italy. They've played really well as well, which is really nice to see. Competitive rugby. I mean, Ireland must be kicking themselves that they didn't get that bonus point against the Italians. The Italians got one, which is fantastic.
And I mean, look, if Italy now can go out and beat Wales,
it's looking good.
Looking good for Italy. You know, it's looking, maybe Ireland even gets the wooden spoon. No, the wooden spoon is gone, my friend. So I'll say get ready. We'll give it to the Italians today. Get ready. The Italians are playing a good, don't forget, we do have them in the World Cup group, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Look at that. Angie's in the house. Good night, Angie.
So let's have a look at the topics for today as well. No, before we get to the topics, that's the email at the bottom if you want to get hold of us. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button because we're moving towards 139,000.
Yeah, it's going nicely. I just want to say quickly, don't forget the competition, guys. Got a couple of more days for the competition. There will be a raffle on Monday the 23rd, our 2-year anniversary for the competition. Don't forget to take part in that one if you want to win Vic and Vern Sports Chat merch, chocolate, sweets, and biscuits.
Yeah, I just want to move you over a little bit because you are, there you go. I want to put you center. No, stay where you were, you dumbass. Oh, I tell you, man, this is what I have to, too many dumb people in my life. There you go. So let's look at the topics for today. Look, obviously Six Nations, and then we've got to talk about England and Ireland because those are the two teams that are underperforming.
Well, I thought they were dog shit before, but never mind.
And then we'll talk about a little bit of Super Rugby coming up this weekend. And of course, guys, don't forget, the Mighty Sharks do play this weekend against the Lions.
They do.
And the Lion will go to sleep tonight or on the weekend.
A win away.
All the way. A win. We're a win away. There you go.
A win away.
We're a win away. Where do we want to start? Let's start with the Six Nations. Let me put the table in front of Vern's face. Look, we know what happened in week 2. England losing to Scotland. No, England getting thrashed by Scotland. Wales nipping past Italy and France doing the business. You know what? I think the Welsh have more chance in biathlon against the French than they do in rugby.
True.
Because I was watching biathlon today. The French are dominant there as well. There you go. But look, let's have a look what's coming up. England play Ireland. Look. Whoever loses the Six Nations is done for them.
Over. It's over, totally. It's going to be an interesting game, that England-Ireland game.
Wales was probably fancy their chances against Scotland because, Scotland have turned up for the only game that they ever turn up for every year. Scotland reminds me of when we were kids playing basketball. There was a certain team in another town, starting with an A, that only ever turned up to play against us. And every time they got spanked. But England don't do that. England should have rubbed the Scottish nose into dog shit, but they can't because they're just a bunch of losers themselves. Look, Lawrence was right. Scotland are going to become World Cup winners. They won their World Cup. The Calcutta Cup is Scotland's World Cup. They've won the World Cup. They can now lose every game until next season, till the Calcutta Cup. And then they'll win again. They're just a serial bunch of fucking bottlers, man.
It's hard, man. But I still think...
No. Is it hard or is it true?
True.
There you go.
Fucking the truth.
And then I want to see what Italy's going to do in France.
Yeah.
Because, look, so far every team that has faced France has got thrashed. The Irish looked terrible in game one. I mean,
They did.
Wales, do we even want to? No, we don't talk. Look, I always say we don't do mediocrity on this channel, so we can't talk about Wales anymore.
No, it's a
We
three-letter
might as well
word.
talk about the WNBA if we're talking about Wales.
No, we don't go there. It's a three-letter. The Welsh are a three-letter word, Vic, and that's just cack.
Listen here, I think the Welsh rugby team would lose to a WNBA team in rugby. There you go. But now let's get into this England stuff. I mean, look, England talk a big fucking game. I mean, if I look into the whiner that's Mora Itoje. I mean, he's always complaining. How about you actually play a good? I don't know how this man is captain of England. I mean,
No
Mitchell is better. Half the team is better than him. He is just shit, man. All he does is whine and talk and bitch around. You can take him and his new girlfriend, their Pollock. They can go take a room together and whine all night.
It's just sad because he's actually quite a decent player, but his actions on the field just ruins it for me.
Yeah, well, I got to do something here because your head is always going down. You're always. Can't you sit up straight?
I can't sit still, man.
Fucking hell, what is wrong with you? You got ants in your pants, man. Wash for a change and it won't itch so much.
No, I just can't sit still, man. Sorry.
No, but look, if England lose to Ireland, I mean, let's be honest. 3 weeks ago, they were talking like they'd already won the fucking World Cup.
True.
They have, I mean, people like this young kid Polo, they talk a lot of smack. He hasn't won anything.
Nothing.
What has he won? Nothing. They haven't won they haven't won a tier 2 competition in 5 years.
I mean, his Northampton Saints haven't won anything.
Nothing.
England hasn't won anything. Okay, wait, Vic, sorry.
Marnie LeBock has won more.
No, he has won something, Vic.
What?
The Lions to Australia, they did win.
That's not even a competition, man. That is like WWE wrestling. It's all a show.
Not a show, man.
No, man. No, come on. You're not serious about this, man. The only thing he's won, Henry, I almost called him Andre. Henry Pollock has ever won is your heart and adopting him as your new son. That's all he's ever won.
Oh, man.
That is all he's won. I mean, the guy is so fucking annoying. Him and that Mora Itoje. Listen here. I like Marcus Smith compared to these guys. Marcus Smith's a nice guy compared to these two white. Let's be honest. Vern, it is. I'd adopt Damien McKenzie before I adopt one of those two.
Hell yeah.
There you go. You know? No. Look, they are on shit street. If they lose to Ireland, look, you know they're getting hammered when they come down to Cape Town. I mean, that's a hammering.
Go to Joburg, but never mind.
I don't give a fuck where they go. They can go to Timbuk fucking too. Doesn't matter where it's South Africa can play them on the moon. They're getting a hammering. That doesn't matter. They can play them in my balcony's big. They can play them on my balcony. They'd win.
Yeah.
It's not happening, but it's actually got a lot of snow on it right now.
Listen, I want to know your predictions for that game. Let's talk about the strengths of the Irish, the strengths of the English, and see where.
Well, that's a one-word sentence for me. None.
No, come on, you got to be a bit.
We are the Irish strong. Look, we saw them against South Africa. They can't scrum, they can't line out, they can't kick. I mean, they've got the worst fucking fly half in the whole of the Six Nations. I rate the Welsh fly half bit. Pendergast is a joke.
I think Pendergast is the worst thing ever.
Ireland will not win anything with this kid.
No.
He can't defend. He can't take a tackle. It's like on defense, you're always playing 14 against 15. Because listen here, he couldn't play in the Women's Bloody Rugby World Cup and tackle somebody. That Mary Earps there of Canada will walk over him.
Yeah.
My girlfriend there from Australia, Madison Ashby, they would just run over him, man.
But we still got to get down. I think the English scrum will be definitely stronger than the Irish one.
I'm going about 50 to 12. England gonna throttle them, man. The England are pissed after losing to Scotland. The English are making stew out of the Irish, man, and not a good one.
I just think the English forwards are stronger at the moment, and I don't know about the English backline though.
You're trying to be nice. You're trying to kind of be politically correct. You try to say, well, they're good at that. Listen here. Here's some tissues here. Use them, Ireland, because you're getting thrashed, man. Ireland rugby is over. It's done. Your period is done. Your cycle, in the next 20 years, we'll talk about you in 20 years. Your cycle is done, man. Fuck, they're worse than the Aussies.
I'm seeing we're not going to get real analytic stuff going here, so let's
You want analytic from me? Okay, let's start. From 1 to 8, they shit. The only thing they have going for them is those boys that are not from Ireland. No. And it's Gibson Park, James Lowe, Banda Aki. That's the 3 best Irish players. I mean, look, Doris Day there. Oh, come on. Pendergast can't kick. Tad Byrne, okay, I like Tad Byrne. He's maybe their best player at the moment. Their best player.
Yeah.
Come on. Their cycle is gone. Their best players are getting too old. They should ask Johnny Sexton to come back. Because Pendergast, look, I believe Johnny Sexton is better at 60. When he reaches 60 as Pendergast will ever be.
That's true.
And
okay, let's get into
this man to be voted as Young Player of the Year. Don't lean forward, go back. She's got to tell you, you like the Irish, you can't fucking listen. No, the Irish are cuck, man. No, I'm sorry, I know Paddy's a big fan of the channel, but you guys are terrible, man. Terrible, man. You could send, what do they play there in Ireland? What's that other sport? Gaelic football. You could send 15 Gaelic football players that play better than this Irish mob, man. The Irish mob, there you go. Fucking a bunch of pub owners here, man. No. They're getting hammered by the English. And you know me. I have no time for the English rugby. No time whatsoever. But they're getting hammered. The only thing I hope is that somebody from the Irish fucking spear tackles old Pollock, that he's quiet for a week. Because he was very quiet after this game against Scotland. You know? Normally during the game he's like flexing his muscles and pointing at people. He didn't have a fucking word to say there. I think somebody super glued his lips closed. Or his lips were up somebody's arse.
Okay.
But you can give us a good analysis. You give us a real professional analysis. I don't do professional analysis. I do emotional analysis.
I just think the English forwards are way stronger than the Irish one. I think they will dominate that forward pack. The scrum half, the fly half, definitely the fly half. The English have a better one with George Ford than the old Pendergast. I think Crowley should come back in the game for Ireland to take over that fly half position.
There's only 3 positions. There's only 3 positions in all of the Irish team that are better than the English. That is Tad Byrne, that is Gibson Park, and that's James Lowe. That's it. On 3 positions, they're better than the English. The bench is not good enough. No. Come on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. And what is that? What is Nosey's name there? The guy, the English coach. I call him Nosey because his nose is as bad as Quokka's. What is
Broadwick.
What?
Steve Broadwick.
Broadwick. Yeah. The wick, the dick, whatever. Listen here. He needs to make changes to their team against Scotland. You can't bring out the same team as you did against Scotland. You know? No. Who the French are playing? Who this weekend? The Italians. Now let's talk about a good rugby team. Let's talk about the French. You know, mon ami. Talk about Le Bleu. Something decent.
Now the French are absolutely ticking to perfection. Won their both first games by a lot, dominating everything. And talking about a fly half, Mathieu Chalobert has been playing absolutely fantastic for the French.
Look. English talk about having England have not a squad compared to the French. The French squad is phenomenal, man. They can play their 3rd string fucking fly half or 3rd string scrum half, and they're still better. I mean, Luku hasn't even played.
Yeah, no, they've got a massive amount of depth. I would say they are the 2nd country in the world where South Africa has the best depth, but I think France is just close by.
Penno hasn't played yet.
No, Penno hasn't played.
Luku hasn't played. I mean, some of the best players in the world haven't played. No. I will say the French will beat Italy, but I think it'll be under 30.
Don't forget, Italy's France's bogey team, huh?
Yeah, but it's in France, man. You know, that's not you go to France, everything's different, man.
Paddy's in the house.
They talking about Irish. It's a good thing you came in late, Paddy. It's a good thing you came in late.
No, I think I think
What's
the
the third game
Italian. I think the Italian centre there, Mononcello's played for some fantastic.
Limoncello's beautiful. Tastes
Magic.
good.
Iwani there on the left wing has played fantastic as well. Now the Italians have got a good scrum as well. They're playing some really decent rugby.
The Italians are very clever compared to all other fucking teams in the Six Nations. The Italians will take the points anytime you give it to them. It doesn't matter if they're 3 meters out from a touchline, the ref blows penalty, they're kicking for 3 points. The Italians put scoreboard pressure on everybody.
And their fly-off, Garbisi, is playing really well as well.
They got a good team. They got there's two brothers, the Canoni brothers there, or the Canokia, I don't know. It's not Nokia, but they are good, man. They are good.
Now they've got a decent 15. It's after the 15 that worries me.
They do pay with more than most. The Scottish do it against the English, but otherwise not a lot. The Italians always play with this unbelievable passion.
Yes.
They do. And then the third game is fuck it, I don't even want to mention it. It's the sixth team in the Six Nations against Scotland. It's the Welsh, it's the Rabbits, the Ratatouille. Look, if Scotland don't win this game, you do not tune in on Monday when I do this program. If Scotland do not beat Wales, if you Scottish do not tune in, because I'm going to bring out every cliche with you Scots. I will talk about haggis, about fried Mars bars. I'm going to talk about everything. Being stingy, known as being stingy. I'm going to talk about everything bad about Scotland. I will talk about Edward the Longshanks, about Prima Nocta. If you lose to Wales, if you Scottish, you better fucking go onto another planet. You better hide from me, my friends.
We talk about iron brew, bad teeth, bad weather,
bad breath.
We'll talk about everything, man.
Look, I can't see the Scots losing this one. I see Wales getting hammered by 50 against Scotland.
We'll throw everything at them, including the kitchen sink.
But I'm rooting for Wales. I'm rooting for the Welsh. Come on, that's our Six Nations. So you going, I'm going. Scotland beat Wales, France beat Italy, and England destroy Ireland.
I have to concur.
Of course you concur, because you know that I'm right. There you go. Then let's talk about the Super Rugby quickly. There you go. That was week one. Of course, some good games there in week one. The Highlanders beating the Crusaders in a big upset. Warriors taking care of the Reds. Moana Pacific destroying Drua. Blues losing stupidly to the Chiefs. The Force got walloped by the Brumbies. They got that horse, those Brumbies kicked them in the balls. And the Hurricanes, they had the bye week. Now, week two starts on Friday. I'll put it out in front of me quickly. The Hurricanes take on Moana Pacifica. So that's the first game for the Hurricanes. We'll see what that win from Moana against Drua was worth on that next weekend. Yeah. Again, Moana's away from home. Then the Waratahs against the Drua. I can't see the Drua beating the Waratahs.
No, me neither.
Then this is the game I really want to do and I really want to watch. The Highlanders against the Chiefs. Coming off their win against the Crusaders. Home again, the Highlanders against the Chiefs. I'm going Highlanders here, baby. I feel like I'm a Highlanders fan this year.
I would love the Highlanders to win that one. Really, I'd love it.
Normally, I like nothing that comes from the Highlands, but this one is different.
This one's different.
Yeah, because they don't eat haggis and stuff like that. These Highlanders. These are true New Zealander Highlanders from real mountains. There you go. Then the Force are going to get killed by the Blues. We know that. The Force is like the Wales of the Super Rugby. They are dog shit.
They got some decent players. I mean, they got two Argentinians in there.
Did somebody kick you in the balls at work that you are so nice today? You're building up all these teams. The Force. Switzerland would beat the Force, man. Come on. The Force is so cuck. The wooden spoon, you might as well send I've already told the lumberjacks in Canada to cut me a nice big piece of tree so we can make a big wooden spoon so they can have it for the Force. They're going with a wooden spoon, man. And then last but not least, the Crusaders at home to the Brumbies.
That one should be good.
That should be a cracker. We're going to try to do as many of those games on the weekend as we can. Of course, we're still going to do the Lions against the Sharks, or at least I'm going to. You're doing England-Ireland, right?
I'm doing England-Ireland.
Yeah. All right, so I'll do that one because I won't be around in the late afternoon and evening on Saturday. So I'm going to give you a nice program, keep you busy. But otherwise, no. Then, of course, there's no French league this week. They got a week off. Japanese league, we'll talk about that on Friday. Talk about the URC on Friday. We'll know all the lineups of the Six Nation teams by Friday as well. So we'll see if there's any changes and stuff like that, give you a little bit of an injury report. But that's kind of our show for today. And remember, if you're Scottish and you lose on the weekend, don't join on Monday. Take off. If I was Scottish and I'd lose to Wales, I wouldn't even go to fucking work. Can you imagine if you're a Scotsman and you work somewhere like in Swansea or in Cardiff? You live in Wales, you're Scottish, you live in Wales, and you lose to Wales on the weekend. I'm calling off sick, man. I'm going to do what you always do. When your team loses the Stormers, you're sick the next day.
Oh, we hardly ever lose.
Whoa, you're on a losing streak, my friend. You're on a losing streak. Just let me tell you that.
I know that bottle of lemon.
I'm signing off. To all Scots out there, good luck on the weekend.
Yeah. Ciao, ciao.